Tesla wasn't the first to make electric cars cool. So who was? Join me as I dig into the history of electric cars and challenge myself to find out who really made them cool before Tesla came along. Electric cars have come a long way, haven't they? From being perceived as slow and boring to becoming the epitome of innovation and style. But while Tesla is often credited with making electric cars cool, they weren't the first to do so. There's a common misconception that Tesla was the pioneer in electric vehicles and that Elon Musk single-handedly revolutionized the industry. But the reality is that electric cars have a rich history that predates Tesla by more than a century. In fact, the first electric cars appeared in the mid-19th century, and they were quite popular back then. So, who was responsible for making electric cars desirable before Tesla came along? The misconception that Tesla was the first to make electric cars cool is partly due to their dominance in the market today. But if we dig deeper, we'll find that there were many innovators who contributed to the evolution of electric vehicles, making them appealing to the masses. For instance, the Baker Electric, which was introduced in the late 19th century, was a sleek and stylish electric car that was popular among the wealthy elite. And then there was the Detroit Electric, which was produced from 1907 to 1939 and was known for its impressive range and speed. These early electric cars were more than just modes of transportation. They were status symbols, reflecting the owner's wealth and sophistication. They were also remarkably advanced for their time, featuring amenities like heated seats and fancy upholstery. So, who were the visionaries behind these early electric cars, and what inspired them to create such innovative vehicles? As we explore the history of electric cars, we'll find that there were many pioneers who worked tirelessly to make them appealing to the masses. They experimented with different designs, materials and technologies, slowly but steadily pushing the boundaries of what was possible. And although they may not have achieved the same level of success as Tesla, they laid the foundation for the electric car revolution that we're witnessing today. In the mid-20th century, electric cars began to regain popularity, thanks in part to the rising concern about air pollution and climate change. This led to a renewed interest in electric vehicles, which ultimately paved the way for Tesla's rise to fame. But before Tesla, there were many cultural shifts that made electric cars desirable, from the growing awareness about environmental issues to the increasing popularity of sustainable living. So, who was responsible for making electric cars cool before Tesla came along? It was a collective effort, involving many innovators, inventors, and entrepreneurs who worked behind the scenes to make electric vehicles appealing to the masses. And while Tesla may have popularized electric cars, they didn't invent the concept. They just built upon the foundation laid by these earlier pioneers. In conclusion, the history of electric cars is a rich and fascinating one, filled with innovators who dared to challenge the status quo. So, the next time you see a Tesla on the road, remember the pioneers who came before them and the contributions they made to make electric cars cool. What's your favorite electric car? And what do you think makes it so special? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd like to explore more about automotive history, check out our video on the evolution of the Mustang.